All right, seventh grade, we are continuing right along. We are in lesson 6.5, I think, now. And we're looking at original price, percent of discount, sale price. We're looking at all this stuff now. And we're going to be using that percent formula that we did earlier in this chapter, which remember, if you remember right, was that A, which is part of the group, times percent times whatever the whole group is. So we'll be utilizing that percent in different ways. We may also touch on some other ways to accomplish some things. W, of course, is the whole entire group. But our job is going to be to fill in these missing amounts. So if we look at number one, and just to make sure we understand, we have number one, number two, they're in rows here, number three. So number one, the original price of the item was $36. The percent of discount was 15%. What's the sale price? So essentially, if I'm using this formula, it's what I don't know is the part. That's going to be the sale price. I know the percent discount, which is 15%. So that's going to be 0.15. Because remember what I do, if I have this decimal here, I'm going to move it twice to the left to turn the percent into a decimal, 0.15. But then I'm going to have to multiply that by the whole group, which is the 36. So I'm going to come over here, 0.15, multiply that by 36. 6 times 5 is 30. Put the 0 down, carry the 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Put a 0 so everything lines up with my 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Put the 5 down, carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. I get 450. There. 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 5 is 14. Drop the 4 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. I get 540. 1, 2 digits come after the decimal in the problem. So 1, 2 digits need to come after the decimal in the answer. The percent of discount is $5.40. That's the part. But it's not asking me, remember, for the part. It's asking me for what the new sale price is going to be. So now I actually need to take the original price, which was the $36, and I need to go ahead and subtract the discount, which is $5.40. Well, 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 4, borrow from the 6, make it a 5. Make the 0 a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Drop the decimal down. 5 minus 5 is nothing. Drop the 3 down. $30.60. That is the sale price. $30.60. All right, so moving right along. All right, let's go ahead and clear ourselves some space here. I actually brought my little paper towel with me this time. All right, so we look at number two. What we don't know is the original price. We know the sale price. We know the percent of discount, which was 64%. So this one is kind of a little bit interesting. Now, what we want to remember, if we know that the percent of discount was 64%, we can think of it this way. The original price was 100%. 64% of that was taken away. So what I can do, this is how I approach it. If the whole thing was 100% and the discount was 64%, I just do 100 minus 64. To borrow from the 1, make it a 0, make that 0 a 10, make that a 9, make that 0 a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6, 9 minus 6 is 3. 36%. That means that 36% is $72. The sale price is 36% of the original price. So if I set up 36%, 36 over 100, and I know that $72 represents the 36%, I get 72 over whatever I don't know. Now there's different things I can do. I can simplify this. I can put it in simplest form. I can do all sorts of things. However, if I think about 36 and 72, I know that 36 times 1 is 36. I'm just curious what might happen if I do 36 times 2. Well, 2 times 6 is 12. Put the 2 down, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Well, look at that. I did 36 times 2 to get 72. So I have to do 100 times 2, which tells me that x is equal to 200, which means that the original price was $200. Now, sometimes it might not work out perfectly. You've seen in previous lessons, sometimes we've had to simplify this to make the numbers work. So you just kind of have to look at it and think about it in regards to what's happening there. It's just happened to work in this example that 36 and 72 worked very well without having to simplify anything or anything like that. All right, well, here we go. Original price, $95. Sale price, $68.40. We're trying to find the percent of discount. So when it comes to this one, I'm going to go back to recommending our percent formula. Part of the whole equals the percent times the whole. Now, it's the percent that I don't know. Part of the whole is $68.40. The percent is what I don't know times the whole thing, which is 95. So basically now I'm taking whatever my percentage is times 95 equals $68.40, which means that I'm taking 95 and I'm putting that into $68.40, bringing the decimal straight up. Now, if I take 95, I could think about it as 100 and think of a smaller number, 10. 10 cannot go into 6, but it can go into 68 6 times. So the first thing I'm going to try is 95 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Put the 0 down, carry the 3. 6 times 9 is 54. Plus 3 is 57. 570, well, I'm looking at 684. That's more than 100 away. So that tells me that I need to see what 95 times 7 is. 7 times 5 is 35. Put the 5 down, carry the 3. 7 times 9 is 63. Plus the 3 is 66. I get 665. I like that much better with 684. So 665. Drop the 0 down. 4 minus 5, I can't do that, so I'm going to borrow from the 8, make it a 7, make the 4 a 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. 7 minus 6. I don't know why I put this 0 there. Kind of got ahead of myself. 7 minus 6 is 1. I end up with 19 after I subtract, which I like because I'm dividing by 95, but I need to bring this 0 down. I need to see how many times 10 can go into 19. Well, that's 1. And that only gets me to 95. So I'm just going to see real quick what 95 times 2 is, because I know that 95 times 1 is 95. 2 times 5 is 10. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. Boy, that seems to work out really good. 190, 190. That tells me that this is 2. 2 times 95 is 190. I subtract those. That gives me 0. I now take this decimal, 0.72 or 72 hundredths. I need to turn it into a percent. Okay? I need to turn it into a percent. 1, 2. So that's 72%. Now, here's the question. All right? And this is where I don't want you to make a mistake, because you're going to do all this work, and then there's a very good chance that you're just going to go and take 72% and write it in here. And don't do that, because it's not a 72% discount. What we found is that $68.40 represented 72% of 95. So this represents 72%. So to figure out how much was actually taken away, you got to do 100 minus 72. That is actually going to equal 28. And the actual discount was 28%. All right. We'll talk to you later, 7th graders. And by later, I mean right now, because we have one more. Find the selling price. Cost to store, $63, markup 35%. Whenever stores sell it, they're making money, even sometimes on clearance prices and sale prices. They're making money because it didn't cost them that much to get it. For this particular item, the cost to the store was $63. The markup was 35%. So the first thing we need to do is to figure out what the increase was, or what the markup is. Now remember the formula. Part of the whole is equal to the percent times the whole. Now, this formula doesn't help me a lot because what I need to figure out is what 35% of 63 is. If I'm going to consider 63 as the whole, then I guess I can do that. And then the part of the whole, which is going to be more than 63 because they're going to charge more than 100% of what they cost. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to take 63. We're going to multiply that by 0.35. If we use 63 as the whole, the percent is 35%. You take the decimal, you move it 2 places to the left, you get 0.35. 5 times 3 is 15. Put the 5 down, carry the 1. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. Drop the 0. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 6 is 18. I add these numbers together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 9 is 10. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 8 is 12. Put the 2 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. There are 2 numbers that come after the decimal in my problem. So there are 2 numbers that come after the decimal in my answer. The markup itself was $22.05. But now to figure out what the selling price is, which is what the directions are asking, I need to take the $22.05 that was the markup, and I need to add the $63 to that. Now, once again, it'd be very easy to put your 63 over here, but remember where the decimal is, and decimals need to be lined up. In this $63, you can just add 0.00. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 and 0 is 0. 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 plus 6 is 8. The cost to the store, $85.05. All right, that really is all this time. We'll talk to you later, 7th grade.